Yeah, it was a warm-up one.
Yes.
Right, we're back again, people. I actually turned the camera on there and I forgot to press the button, so we were talking for about 5 minutes there like clowns. Anyway, yeah, we're back again. So we're just going to go over and recap on the Sony conference. Things we liked, maybe things we hoped we would have seen and maybe didn't see. Let us know what you liked, what you thought was your highlight of the show, and what you're looking forward to. Is there anything you're going to pre-order on the back of this presentation? Is there things that showed up that you didn't expect to see that you're blown away by? Give us all that good stuff in the comments and we'll respond to it. Kat's going to just let us know what her highlights of the show were. She's already told me, but I'm going to get her to tell me again because we're off camera.
It's fine. I won't be able to say it's good this time because...
Maybe you say it better. Maybe you say it better.
Maybe. No, it feels too scripted now, so I don't know. No, I basically said, just looking at my list, starting off with God of War.
Mm-hmm.
Really got hyped. The orchestra, as I said, really helped me get into. I didn't even care what it was. I just got right into it. And I've never played one before. Actually, I've never played God of War before.
Me either.
Because I didn't used to be kind of a Sony person. So I would appreciate if they did make a remaster, but because it looked really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And Detroit, obviously, as well. I was really looking forward to seeing more about that anyway. So to see it actually kind of how it all play out was really impressive. I really like story-based games, choices, so it's really up my street. And the whole premise of androids or robots kind of trying to work in with society and the sort of social problems, I guess, that can cause for both sides. It's something really interests me.
Cool. I was asking before as well about the fact that it didn't have the girl character from the initial trailers.
Yeah.
No big issue though?
No, I'll be fine if for whatever reason she's not in it, if she was kind of just like something to start them off, kind of to get the ball moving with the idea. But it's also occurred to me maybe that, like with other Quantic Dream games, you could be playing as multiple characters throughout the story, just for different viewpoints. Or maybe the character that was just there is just an example kind of character. Maybe he's not actually going to be in the game, because obviously you saw like that whole situation play out in all the different ways. It was kind of to show you how that one situation could be reacted to in a crazy amount of ways and what could happen. So it makes me think they wouldn't put that particular situation in the game if it was going to be in it, would they? Or would they? Because I feel like I saw like all the outcomes there. Yeah. There's a lot of outcomes. So yeah, no, I'm still looking forward to it though. Obviously didn't get a release date for that because it was only announced, to be fair, in November that was actually happening. So I guess I would expect maybe a bit more to be shown next E3. Yeah. If we can kind of look back on things like that were announced last year, like Last Guardian, Dishonored 2, they've gotten release dates this year. So you're thinking like a 2017, November 2017 sort of kind of time? Yeah. I think, that's it. Seems so long away. That's been shared. It seems horribly far away. Sure, will be coming. Anything that didn't really kind of tickle your fancy? Days Gone. I know they made a big thing of it by putting it at the end there, but I didn't really get it. I guess I felt like there was not a lot of context. I know obviously he had a big thing in the first video about how the world's different and he misses his girlfriend's hair and things, stuff like that. But I guess the zombies got shown later on. You kind of could guess it was something like that though. So without more of a context, I wasn't really. Yeah. Because there's so many zombie games. There's so many of them. So I just don't really understand why I should buy that one, if you know what I mean. It might have looked really nice and it was cool, the effect of all the billions of zombies, but I'm not 100% sure what on earth it is. Again though, that's the first time I've seen that one. I'm not sure if that's been announced before. First I've heard of it. Yeah, so again, sure who it's coming from. We're going to hear more about it, I'm sure. Obviously, all the VR stuff. Resident Evil 7. There. Oh. Yeah. I seriously thought that was Outlast, but yeah. It looked really, really good though. I am terrified of stuff naturally, like everything. I got quite scared just watching that, and I wasn't in VR. We were just watching.
It probably didn't help that we moved.
The TV is way over there, and I'm not wearing a VR headset, so you can kind of tell I'm really, really scared of this stuff. But if I had one, I would definitely give it a go. Like if I actually got one, that's October the 13th.
Is it?
2 days before my birthday.
Not the VR,
Resident Evil,
headset,
the VR headset's coming out. Yeah. So, pretty cool.
What about Last of Us? Finally got a date for that. October 25th, was it?
What, the
Last of Us? The Last Guardian. Sorry.
I know. I was like, what? I completely blacked out for that portion of it. Last Guardian. Yeah, I wasn't like that hyped about it in the first place, but it looks alright.
Sounded nice with the soundtrack there, and seems like
really
it's
nice soundtrack. It looks really
hopefully going to live up to expectations. But yeah, it's just good to finally get a date in that. I think if they had went another E3 without giving a date,
everyone would have got a bit annoyed again for it taking so long.
Did it say the God of War game was this year as well? Was that this year? No. Or did it not give a date?
I don't know if they gave a date.
I don't think it gave a date, did it?
I don't think they did.
Yeah, I think it just gave him.
Now that I think about it.
Which worries me a little bit, because whenever you do that, you're always like,
it means
it's
like
another year and a half away or something.
At least next year. Considering Horizon was that announced the last E3? I'm sure it was.
It was definitely announced last E3.
Last E3?
Yeah, because it was announced last E3, like we saw it for the first time last E3.
And it's been pushed, and now it's not coming out till February.
Yeah.
Or was it January? I think it was February.
February 27th or something like that, yeah. Or February 2017, yeah, sorry.
Yeah. So that kind of goes to show that, again, they get the news out of a game really, really early, and then just they can't really do much about it, and it's got to wait for another at least year and a bit.
Well, what else did we have? Spider-Man, you weren't too bored with that. What was this? Death Stranding. Yeah, that was the
Death Stranding.
The Kojima one.
Kojima. Yeah.
It didn't show us anything though. It didn't really.
It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if it doesn't show us anything. That's fine, because you don't want to know too much. Like if you think about PT and everything, the cool thing about that was like he didn't say what it was about. Nobody knew. He just put the demo up.
I suppose.
And you only found out if you managed to actually complete it, which was a challenge in itself. Not in the least how scary it was, but nobody knew what that meant, what the whole story of that actually meant in relation to Silent Hills. But nobody even cared, because it was just so nobody's sure what the story definitely was if you think about it. But everyone, I still think it's one of the scariest and best little...
I've not actually played it, but I've heard it's pretty
I tried
scary.
To play it. I didn't even know what it was on the day that it came out. I thought the heart attack warning was a joke. I was like, well, it's free. Let's give it a go. So scary. I couldn't finish it. I had to watch somebody else play it. I had to watch a stream because I couldn't do it. It was really, really scary, but really, really intriguing, because he's just got this crazy mind that...
He's got something crazy, I'm not really sure entirely what the story is about. The name Death Stranding seems a bit weird. Death Standing seemed more appropriate.
Stranding.
Yeah, it's like he's stranded on that island or something with death all around him. Is he death?
I don't think it's going to be that simple. It's never ever going to be that simple. No, it's going to be mad. Well, I'm really happy with that.
He's got all around him. He's got dead fish, dead crab. He's got a dead baby, which was...
It was cut out of him.
It's like an umbilical cord, yeah.
It had this a weird scar. Yeah, he was attached to it by a handcuff, wasn't he?
Oh, was it? I thought it was an umbilical cord.
It was meant to look like that. There was a handcuff, one handcuff attached, I think.
Right, okay.
I'm quite sure. It's probably on YouTube now. You can probably watch the trailer for it. I'm sure I remember there being handcuff. Maybe I've made that up.
No, it was, because it was lit, the handcuff.
Yeah, attached to this baby. He had a scar.
Yeah.
It was him as a baby. It's weird. Cool. I really go for that. I don't even care what it's about. I know that it's going to be good.
And like I said, it's even weirder because it's got 5 men of the apocalypse.
Yes, the
Horse
5
puppets.
horse.
Which is just crazy because there's only 4.
Because obviously also Norman Reedus was going to be the main protagonist, I think, or we guessed that in Silent Hills. So
Jeff says, it says, Woot Kojima's hairy butt game is also coming to PC.
Always good.
Hi Gaming On channel, how you doing? Resident Evil 7, Jeff says, has him the most interested. Yeah, Resident Evil 7 looked pretty good.
It looked really good. Well, like, we were guessing until the end because it just did not strike me as a Resident Evil.
I think what's potentially cool about it is, since like the VR stuff, there's been loads of kind of indie horror games with the VR stuff that people have been doing when they were testing DK2 and everything, and some of them are pretty scary. You watch them and you're like, whoa, it's pretty freaky. For this to be a Resident Evil game, a properly made, full-on AAA game, hopefully, on VR, could be pretty phenomenal. So. Well,
it had that kind of feel about it. I know I keep talking about PT, I know it's really annoying, but it inspired so many other games. Yeah. It's that ultra-realistic, in a house, don't really know what you're doing kind of thing. And I know obviously that house did not look lived in, but it's that whole... nothing's actually happening, but you're in this really scary, realistic environment because nothing scary was actually happening. Yeah. I was just like,
it's kind of like the thing that plays on people's fears when there was a video I watched where people went down the vaults here in Edinburgh, and the vaults are meant to be haunted and everything.
I still need to do that.
Yeah, and there's like videos where you see people go in the vaults and nothing's happening, just sitting in the vault or standing there, and because it's pitch black, and they've got like night vision cameras watching them, and they start hearing things, they start imagining that they're hearing things, and they start freaking out, they're like, oh!
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is, because you kind of get the feeling this is a scary game, and you can tell straight away this is a scary game, especially that phone call, get out now. I was like, that set it off as like something really bad's about to happen, and that's that suspense.
My iPad just died in me one second. I'll get my phone up so I can get the comments up. What else was there? What other games was there? Was there on the Horizon,
yeah. Quite a lot of gameplay from that. Saw a nice kind of battle. She hacked into the brain of like a bull kind of machine just randomly.
And I was saying, I wonder if you can do that with the T-Rex, the one we saw from the very first trailer. Can you hack into its brain and ride any of the animals? Kind of like what Far Cry did. So, oops, I turned the volume down that.
Except obviously some of them were bad because she had to fight some of them. I guess you can't do that to them. I still don't really know what the story is or anything like that. Remember that guy called her crazy? Her pal didn't like her. Yeah.
He called her a goddess as well, didn't he? He called her like she was a goddess.
I don't think he called her it. I think it was just kind of an exclamation, like we would say like, oh my god. I think he was kind of going like thank the goddess.
Right, okay.
Like thank God, yeah. I feel like that's what was happening. They probably have...
So maybe there's some sort of kind of thing to worship as like, can these cave people
I felt like it would be like nature, but I maybe have just completely... Again, because I keep on thinking it's that other game.
No, you're probably right, because in the first initial trailer, there's a bit like she did here, where she kills one of the sort of kind of reindeer type looking robots. And when she kills it, she sort of thanks it for giving it its life or whatever.
Yeah, could be.
So, yeah, maybe there is something where they worship sort of kind of nature stuff. And that would make sense, like they're worshipping nature, but they're using the technology. And in the first one as well, with the T-Rex, she would shoot at parts, and like the rocket launcher would come off the side of the T-Rex, and she could use that against it. So there's maybe bits like that. That was pretty cool.
I did, I quite liked the combat.
What did we have there?
I know, I've written down...
Oh, the game, the Call of Duty space game.
Oh, yeah, I did not think that was Call of Duty. The style of it was completely... I thought it was, to be honest, too polished really to be a Call of Duty game. I know that sounds bad, but I just kind of have this impression of Call of Duty games as always being the same old thing.
That's exactly what I thought.
Because I feel like they've got their market and they kind of just keep... appealing to that, but it seems like they're kind of branching out now because there are already quite a lot of space type fighty games, so they're trying to get...
Is it Battlefield the one that's always like my brain's going blank now? Is it Battlefield the one that's always got the big massive set pieces? Is that Battlefield or what's it called again?
I don't even know. I don't really like them.
There's the two sort of kind of big main sort of games. I'm sure it's Battlefield. I'm pretty sure it is. But anyway, they always have big, massive set pieces, and I thought, well, it looks like that. But yeah, it came with Call of Duty, so.
It was really odd for me to see that actually. Call of Duty VR as well.
Oh yeah,
that was VR.
Yeah, it was VR stuff.
Really weird to me, but Batman Arkham VR as well.
Oh yeah.
Didn't actually see a lot of gameplay or any really. It was just kind of the Joker's voice and stuff, so you could kind of tell straight away what it was going to be. So I don't know, because it's called just Batman Arkham VR. Is that going to be a new story, or I'm not really sure how that works.
It's maybe just an experience sort of kind of thing, maybe.
Oh, I don't know if I'd like it, because it's like flying around a lot, isn't it? Oh, I don't like heights, so I don't know how I would feel about that with VR. Farpoint as well. That was the one that we thought was like Mass Effect.
Oh yeah. It's the one where he was on the moon or something.
Lots of exploring. Yeah, lots of like space exploring type things going on. That also was for VR. So clearly that's like a theme that we've got going on right now. Probably like from the No Man's Sky kind of idea. People want to go and discover planets and walk about and stuff like that. What
wasn't there that you wanted to see?
Persona 5.
We saw a little clip in the trailer.
A teeny little bit.
Yeah.
Teeny little bit.
When's that due out? Is there an actual date already for that?
I don't know, actually, because it was meant to be originally, I'm pretty sure, last year. Like, I feel like it was meant to be like December, like Q4 last year, but it got pushed, and I still don't know actually.
I'll check with Connor about that one.
Meant to be out, but I wanted to see a bit more anyway. I guess because it's maybe not a really mainstream, they wouldn't. They probably wouldn't. But
Rosie, yes, Splatoon. We're not too sure when we're going to go back to that one. Unfortunately, Lindsay's got like things on with the studio just now, with our own studio, so it's just whether we can get around to doing that at some stage. There might be some streams switching up anyway, so we'll get back to you on that one. So keep an eye on the Twitch channel and the YouTube channel for news on that one, but we'll let you know anyway. Let's just see what people are saying here. Yeah, I think Jiv's just saying, no Persona 5, yeah, I'm sure Connor said that was due out this year as well. Like, so
I think it's maybe meant to be. If it was meant to be out last year, please just let it come out this year, because...
Just bring it out, man.
Just come on. Wait for it for a while.
Anything else?
Anything else that wasn't mentioned? I've still not seen anything CD Projekt Red. I've still not seen any Cyberpunk 2077.
Yeah, not seen that. Do you think it's dead in the water?
It better not be, because like honestly, the first trailer was from like 2012. So
So Jiv's saying that he wished he had seen Yakuza 0 and Yakuza 6. I think there was a couple
a little snippet.
Yeah, little snippets in there with Persona 5 and stuff. Shenmue 3, me too, I wanted to see that so much. And Final Fantasy 7 Remake, we never saw that either.
No, it was the other surprising. Final Fantasy was there, which I think was during the VR section.
And Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah, nothing.
Yeah, I think we saw a trailer for that recently though, didn't we? Was there no trailer for that recently? Somewhere else? Yeah, there's a lot. When you put that into perspective then, you think of all the games that were shown, considering I think this was much better than the other presentations so far than Microsoft's, even though Microsoft's was alright, I think theirs stood out just purely due to the hardware announcements. I wasn't that bored about the games.
Yeah, no, the games weren't that...
Yeah, this one, the games were good, but there wasn't any hardware, so...
I'm fine with that in the sense that I've got a PS4, because I want games to come out for that, so I can play them. So if it doesn't really matter to me whether there's like a crazy good 4K 20 processor. Like, I'm not really too fussed about that. But I don't think that Microsoft are going to steal Sony fans away because of that. I don't know.
I think like
they announced so early as well.
Yeah, well, I think right now, what is it, like the PlayStation 4 is now over 40 million. So I think you're probably going to start seeing it, I reckon, a slowdown. Although if you keep announcing games like this and get them done and bring them out kind of on time, then it could keep sort of pushing ahead. But I think it's sort of kind of a nice point now anyway. I think any gamers that have already got a PlayStation 4 might be just want to get those other games that are on the Xbox. And if it's down to a price £200, and it's 4K capable, and it's got 2 TB hard drive, and it's HDR gaming, it's smaller. You know, they might be tempted, especially with stuff like with customizable controllers and stuff like that. You see that? So it's maybe it's a possible option. It's cheap enough to do it now. I'm not talking about Project Scorpio. I'm just talking about the Slim.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting though, because if that's going to come out this year, if Sony does announce something, just holds it back until the Tokyo Game Show, which is what I heard before, was that Nintendo's going to announce the NX and Sony's going to announce and show off the PlayStation Neo.
They usually
at
will
Tokyo
have
Game
their own conference, like they did in November there. So that
the Romans,
again would be.
So that'd be interesting to see if that happens. Jeff says, depends on how much Microsoft implement Xbox Play Anywhere. Well, it seems like they're doing it everywhere.
So, yeah, that was like the theme today.
That was bugging me.
Making a big
it was
deal
bugging
of that.
me. It's like just say it's Microsoft only or something. I don't know, but it was like every time exclusive to Xbox One.
It's because they had to like ham it up to try and make it sound like from a PR point of view. Oh my god! Guess what? You can. It's like buy one get one free.
You buy one, you get one free. I said you buy one.
Yeah, that's what they were doing. So
yeah, exactly. Yeah, just hammer it into you.
So I thought it sounded like quite a good idea, I guess, for gamers, but I don't know how. Would that make you want to buy an Xbox?
Jeff's saying there, he's saying they could potentially have huge software sales now that their exclusives are coming to PC as well. I think so. To me though, it comes back to that thing. I think for PC gamers, you're going to be laughing because you'll be like, yes, I'm getting all these games as well now. I don't need to buy an Xbox One. But for an Xbox One owner, it's like...
It's either that, or if you think about it at the moment, a game, like a new game for PC, price-wise, versus a new game for PS4 or Xbox One, the price on PC is so much cheaper. Like, you get so many more games for so much cheaper. So, how are they going to do that? How are they going to balance that? If you're able to buy one copy of a game and get it on both Xbox and on the PC, how are they going to balance that? Is it going to be the price that a PC game would normally cost?
Yeah, I'd be surprised if it was that.
Exactly, because they're not going to make enough money on the Xbox games then.
Are they maybe going to like do a kind of halfway?
That'll piss off the...
Yeah, I know. It's an interesting one. Maybe it's a digital only sort of kind of thing. Maybe if you buy the PC version, but then again, it's like still it's the exact same thing. People are happy with digital anyway. So
I know. Yeah. I don't get that. I like having a box.
Like I said ages ago, to me it seems like Microsoft's doing this kind of almost like a Trojan horse. They're coming in and they're saying you're getting games on your PC and your Xbox One. You can buy one and you'll get it on both. And I think the whole goal and everything's pointing towards it with their Project Helix, where it's combining their Xbox and Windows platform together to make the same games. It's all pointing towards Microsoft pushing towards getting everyone onto a PC platform side of things. And it's like this Project Scorpio seems like that's the exact tool to do it.
It's like the mix, isn't it? It's like the hybrid between console and PC and gaming PC. They've kind of... That was how they made it sound as well, because all it was like some fancy shots of hardware and all the buzzwords, teraflop. Yeah. That's the word everybody kept saying.
Was it 6 teraflops?
I have no idea how many teraflops. So many. And all the other things. There were like 8 processors, the hertz, gigahertz and all the rest. And I know these are all technical words. So they probably are, most people understand them, but they just threw them about all over the place.
Like it's tech words that PC gamers pay attention to. Gamers didn't care. Like, well, they do, but people buy consoles. That's again, I'll keep going back to this. That's why people buy consoles, or they have, as far as I'm aware, is you buy a console, you don't have to worry about it. You buy it, you put your game in, you play. That's it.
Yeah, now you don't have to upgrade. Like with a PC, you'd have to get a new graphics card.
Yeah, now that it's going that, it seems like it's going that way now. It's like you got to worry about patches. You got to worry about like now there's mods for the Xbox games. You see that?
I know.
Mods.
I'm so confused because I have never ever.
It's just it is literally a PC.
Because I'm just like, they're obviously like that's what they are anyway. Because like if you think about it, they're not. They are just that, but. you kind of separate them in your head because you don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Android, Apple.
Yeah, this one's just set. You don't have to worry about it. The other one you can fiddle with.
You can fiddle
about
with Android stuff, but iOS you just kind of, it's easy. It does it all for you. It's fine.
Gamer on Channel says the NX, they say you get old games and play, and the new games you can play for the NX. The Xbox One, it's okay, but go for the PlayStation 3, it's different. I don't know about the second point, I don't know what you really mean by that. The first point, you said the NX, they say you get old games and play the new games you can play for the NX. What, you mean like backwards compatible? Is that what you mean there? Think backwards compatible?
Yeah, I think it's something like.
Yeah, I think like
that.
as in that was a benefit, like buying the Wii U, you could play backwards compatible games. Yeah, possibly. I think if they go with the cards, like I was saying before, then I don't know how that's going to work. So are they going to bring out another machine with a CD drive or DVD drive or whatever? I don't know. It seems to me that everyone's pointing towards the exact opposite. But then how do they keep backwards compatibility? Are they just going to finally drop it? Because if you look at stuff, I think in the past with the backwards compatibility, it was a big deal and everyone thought it was a big deal. But now with the sales of the PlayStation 4, it's no big deal. And you can see it, and even with the Xbox One, they've sold enough that it's irrelevant.
I was a bit annoyed about it at first.
You were, but they've sold. You know what I mean? It's like
it doesn't really matter to me, to be honest.
And now if you get stuff where they're like with the Xbox One, for instance, it's like a bonus. You're like, all right, well, fair enough. Obviously, that's not sold anywhere near as much as the PlayStation 4, but the PlayStation 4, there you go, the one that's got no backwards compatibility, unless you buy the Gakai or whatever it's called, and do that kind of stuff. Then yeah, but it's still 40 million. It's still climbing, and they've done amazingly well. So
and everyone's loving remasters.
Well, exactly.
Everyone's going to pay full price for a remaster.
Exactly. So I think Nintendo might be looking at it and saying, well, we don't have to worry about backwards compatibility. We gave them the last couple of consoles. We can move away from that. They can always give us digital versions anyway, and give you digital versions to download, and maybe you pay a small fee to upgrade or something. I don't know, but maybe someone who's got like the digital version already, you upgrade to the digital version, and you pay your £1 like they did with the Wii to the Wii U. But if you've got a physical version, I don't know how to get around that. Maybe you're just screwed. Simple as that. Interesting. Jeff says, teraflops is basically the measure of how many floating point operations it can do. Flop equals floating point operations per second. I knew that one.
Computing. I did not do well in computing in school.
But does it flow more? Anyway, me personally, Jeff, you know yourself, I've been going on and on about it for the last 3 years. 17 years pretty much now. But Shenmue 3, I was hoping to see it. I think we'll probably see something soon about that. Yu Suzuki's always doing stuff in the Kickstarter campaign, showing you updates, graphics and stuff like that, or artwork and stuff. So I presume we'll see something fairly soon. I'd be surprised, especially after not seeing anything at E3, if they don't show something fairly soon afterwards. So yeah, looking forward to that. The only other thing, we'd have liked to see some Yakuza. That'd be quite good, like proper nice Yakuza stuff. What else is there? I really did want to see the PlayStation Neo, but I was kind of doubtful they were going to show it.
I was sure they were going to at least do a Slim. Like I thought they must be doing that. Especially because normally this is the kind of time you'd announce it for Q4, so everyone could get them at Christmas.
It is tiny already though.
But it's not that bad. It could be smaller.
Yeah.
But it's not, if you look at the Xbox One in comparison.
It's minuscule compared to it.
Yeah, it's okay. You can fit it in a shopping bag and carry it about.
That's how Kat got hers. Chucked it in a shopping bag.
Just chucked it. Yeah.
But
Crash Bandicoot.
To be on, Crash Bandicoot.
Sorry, I'm like,
the Crash Bandicoot.
Really happy.
As soon as you saw the shadow, you knew it was Crash Bandicoot. It looks like remasters and some Skylander stuff, which I don't think anyone really cares about. They could have totally left that out. Would have been good to probably see a brand new, like an actual new game, but I'm sure people will be happy with remasters. I don't know how good a Crash Bandicoot type of game would do in this day and age. I'm not really sure.
No, it wouldn't. I wouldn't bother like getting it boxed and everything. It's just if you plonk it on the PS Store, cheap. Yeah, people would like that because I don't think they're not very long either. Originally, anyway, so I don't think you would want to make it a very long game. So you wouldn't want to like try and sell it for full price in the shops and stuff. I just don't think so. And also because back when they first came out, obviously it sounds so obvious when I say it, but games were just not the same. You didn't expect that much from a game, story-wise and everything. So when you do play these things now, it's the nostalgia is what fuels you. It's not because you're like, that's, when I think about it, what a great game. Or like, I kind of did think that about Spyro and stuff, and then got them for my Vita, and it's really fun playing them. I still remember so much stuff, but it's not the same as when I was like the first one. I was like, this is not that good a game, but it's like I like it because I remember it. But it's, if somebody new was, or like a kid who played a lot of games, and I was like, here, play Spyro with the old graphics as well, they'd just be like, what?
Well, saying that, maybe a kid wouldn't even care because they wouldn't be into graphics anyway. Just as we get older, we're like,
I wasn't, but like,
I think someone came into it and had seen a PlayStation 4 playing a game or an Xbox One, and then looked at a brand new Spyro and be like, it seems like there's nothing really going on here. It's not like a big open world where you can do a million different things. So it's a different it's a different type of game from a different kind of era, and I think that's why probably Sony's held off making a remake or redoing the game. Now they've done a remake, a revamp or whatever, so that's probably the best they'll do. Jim's asking, do you think Sony are perturbed by the Xbox Scorpio?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I
always get like the impression Sony just don't care. Like it's like water off a duck's back. They're in the lead anyway. I feel like they're gonna have something not entirely the same. They're gonna have something similar, something with 4K capabilities anyway. I'm not really sure what the whole every PlayStation's kind of capable for VR. Is that true?
No, well,
is that true? Is that what he said?
Yeah, apparently the whole point of the PlayStation 4 Neo is because the current PlayStation can't really handle it, and it does come with that little box, so I don't know if that's how they're compensating.
But still,
it
just doesn't add up.
That's just sales talk, that's just marketing talk.
But,
It's like, even the lenses, when he's talking about the lenses, the Fresnel lenses and stuff, it's like, and the resolution is lower than what's on a HTC Vive or Oculus Rift, so you're not getting as good a resolution, and it's not quite as good a setup. So I understand where he's coming from when he's saying you're only got to focus on one machine, but on a purely technical level, that's irrelevant because it's got a finite amount of pixels or resolutions. You kind of change that depending on how much you focus on a game. It's there, it's set in stone. So that was just kind of marketing talk. I think if Sony, were even bothered by it, they would have shown it. They would have made some announcement, even if it was just an in words, and said, we're making a PlayStation 4 Neo, it's coming out on this. Well, they've already said that anyway. In fact, maybe the fact that they did mention it earlier, maybe that was their kind of response, I suppose.
Well, I guess, it wasn't really the focus, was it, to be honest? They they just went down the here are the games kind of thing. Like, they didn't even spend... I know they spent a bit of time on the actual VR games, but they didn't spend a load of time trying to talk about the technical specifications of the VR and all that stuff. So they were really just kind of about the games, whereas like Microsoft really went to town on the weird videos about teraflops and everything. And
I think Sony's presentation, they had games that people were hyped up about and were hoping to see, that was enough to cover them. So
if you
they
think
didn't
about
have to worry
it as well, minimal scripted chat from multiple hosts. Like watching that Ubisoft one earlier, like sitting down on a couch and chatting to people, like chatting to the producer or somebody of the Assassin's Creed film, and it was just like,
and you know what's funny about that?
Stop it now.
Aisha Taylor, she's actually quite funny, I think, sometimes. She's quite sort of kind of good on camera and stuff, obviously a trained actress like a famous actress. So imagine if she wasn't there and you had some other suit sitting there, you'd be like, oh my god, man, just die now or something.
It's so scripted and it's really cringy. So the Sony one though, it didn't have all that. It didn't have any of what you've come to expect really at E3, this kind of live live demos getting played right there where people are chatting to each other, or like even if they're a single player, the guy who's playing or the woman who's playing make comments to himself, kind of like a let's play, like, but just not funny. Yeah, it's not natural at all because they know what they're going to say. I think this one was good because they had it just on the side, didn't you? You could see the guy playing the game. You could just see they were sitting there playing. Nobody said anything, and that I liked that because it was just about the games. It was not about trying to sell the games. It was actually just about here's the game. This is what it looks like. This is when it's coming out. If they even tell you that, done, and it was good. I liked it.
Jeff says that said, I'd rather play a PlayStation 1 JRPG over the likes of Final Fantasy 15. I wonder if Sony will update Neo's specs to compete with Scorpio. Possibly. I think they've not really said that much about it. They can change whatever they want.
Yeah. Probably a wise move. Gauge what Microsoft have done. See what you can do about it.
Well, we kind of saw stuff like that when the original Xbox One and PlayStation 4 were coming out. I think it was Microsoft that changed theirs, but
because Sony announced first.
Yeah, and we've seen the console makers change it last minute. It's like adding an extra 4 gig of RAM or whatever. So yeah, it's definitely doable. So I think closer to the time we'll get some stuff. They're always trying to outdo each other. So if you give it another 6 months or whatever, and depending on when they actually do announce it, you know, there's going to be new tech. There's always the, what you call the chips, I can't remember what they're called now, but Cyrus, is it? Or Cyrus, or whatever. Anyway, they've got these new chips coming out and stuff like that. So anything could happen next few months. You maybe get a new chip, a new memory or something. They'll be, we're chucking that in, and it's already ahead. So anyway, people, that's at 4:10. We've been talking for a bit longer than what we planned.
Have to go to bed.
Good stream, enjoyed that show. And yeah, looking forward to the Nintendo stuff now. Looking forward to seeing Wii U Zelda, or Zelda for the NX and all that stuff. And hopefully they'll give us some surprises. If not, I'll be a bit disappointed by the Nintendo stuff, but I've got lower expectations anyway. Just want to say thanks to everyone for joining us this evening. I say this evening, it's in the morning, but thank you for joining us. And yeah, we'll be back probably tomorrow for Nintendo stuff and other bits and bobs. Hopefully Kat's going to join us for some of the other streams during the week.
We shall see how tired I am after this.
Yeah, I think Connor and Chris might be popping up and stuff, so we should have a random bunch of people over the next few days, and yeah, we'll be going over stuff randomly, and hopefully we'll get episode 9 ready as well. Thank you for watching, take care everyone, and we will see you soon. And yeah, check out Kat's channel. Where can you find your cat again?
youtube.com/waspsandcakes.
And check that out, give her a like and stuff. And we'll see you guys later. Take care. Bye. See you later, Jiv.